All right, Tour Divide, day 31. We're here in Breckenridge, Colorado on what is a rest day for me and the last day for Rob.
So you're taking a rest day today?
Yeah.
To collect your thoughts and figure out if you're going to the end or not.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it like at this point, now you're an inspiration to a lot of people doing this ride. Whatever decision you decide would be the right decision for you. I'm sure of it. I hope you can get to the end. It'd be great, but you have to do what's right for you. Yeah.
So it's kind of I need to spend a day today to figure out if I say yes and go, can I make it to the border in the time I have and not run out?
All right.
Well, good luck with your fundraising. I hope you hit your target quickly and have a great rest. Whatever the next couple days brings, hope it goes well.
Thanks. It's been great.
Yeah.
All right. Let's kill these cameras before I lose it.
So you're the fire, you're the flare, you're the song inside my head, and I will taste every note. Feels so good when you're in my head. And you're the fire, you're the flare, you're the song inside my head, and I will taste every note. Feels so good when you're in my
All right. So it's 2:30 p.m. on day 31, and I'm struggling. I'm a mess today. Trying to decide what to do. It's mentioned in the video this morning. Breckenridge is a good bailout option. I've been on a 31-day, 1,650-mile bikepacking adventure, and I've had a time of a life. But I haven't finished a Tour Divide, and I can't figure out if I should, if I shouldn't, if I want to, if I'm desperate to, or what. When I set out to do this, I said, it's the toughest mountain bike race in the world. I can't see well. Fuck it, let's go. I'll figure it out. And at first I did. And it probably could still. But what's weighing on me is I depended a lot on Rob while he was here. He had paper maps which would show resources that weren't on the point of interest maps that I have. So if there's a town that was a mile off course, he'd know about it, whereas I'd have no idea. We separated for about 3 days, and in those days I actually enjoyed it because it was closer to the heads down racing I expected. It was a nice little break. The problem is, in that time, I passed by every restocking and resupply opportunity I had without knowing it. I found out afterwards that there were places half a mile off the route that cater to people doing Tour Divide. That there was a mercantile that had all sorts of stuff I could use. And in the end, I pushed for Lima with no food, almost no water, grounded out, made it in there after dark, had to take a rest day, restock, refuel. So it was okay because I had that stop. The towns in New Mexico, from everything I understand, or the resupply options are, a shed that someone's put up to sell stuff out of, a church that has some water out back somewhere. And I worry a lot that if I miss that water supply, I could be in rough shape. So off here there. Not to mention the usual, New Mexico is known for peanut butter mud if the rains come through, which means the roads are going to be frozen peanut butter mud, which are hard for me, which are slow. Not to mention, it's hot out. We're in a heat stroke, or we're in a heat wave here, and things are toasty out there. So is it worth it to go through all that to say I finished Tour de Wood? I don't know. But I feel like I've got one shot to do this. Yeah. It's been 31 days, 1,600 miles. We've done a lot. Done more than I ever thought I could. It's been harder than I thought. All right. 3 p.m. update. All right. So, I talked about my concerns about continuing. Concerns about not continuing. If I pull the plug and go home, will I regret not finishing Tour Divide? And answer is hell yeah. Yeah, no doubt. And on the other side, I've gone for a 31-day, 1,600-mile bikepacking adventure and had a great time. So I will always have that to look back on, no matter what. I've done it. I've gotten this far. Okay, reality check. It's 4 o'clock. It's been another half an hour. Reality check. I'm 1,600 miles into this. The route is 2,600 miles long. There's 1,000 miles left to go. Well over halfway. It's an achievable distance. But if I'm looking at the pace I've been keeping, has been 60 miles a day. So that would be another 16 days, which would put me at 47 days. I can't stay out here for 47 days. I need to get back home before that. I miss my family. I miss my dogs. I miss my friends. I miss my life. It's not going to happen. So I'm not going to finish it. It sucks. But it does take some pressure off. Tour Divide Day 31 continues. It is exactly 7 o'clock. We're getting hammered by a high mountain thunderstorm. The type you don't want to be out in a tent in if you're out bikepacking. Had a lot of long phone conversations, texts. For everyone who's been supporting, thank you so much. I've gotten a few messages that just mean more than you know. So thank you. Even if I'm not replying, I'm reading them, I'm hearing them. Thank you. Went for a walk, got a beer, got food. I've been so caught up in my own head, I realized I hadn't eaten anything since 6 a.m. this morning, and that doesn't help anything. And I'd love to tell you that on the way to the bike store, to ask them about a box to ship the bike and how that works. I'd love to tell you that I came to a decision. But at the same time that I'm asking about that, I'm thinking, maybe if I can average 80 miles a day, then I could get this done in 10 days. Maybe that's not too bad. As much as in previous videos I was cowering under a rainfly in a ditch, wondering, questioning my life decisions. Now I'm sitting here in a hotel room looking at the ditch where I could be hiding and thinking, maybe that's where I should be. Look at that bike. That bike doesn't want to go in a box. Man, what a drama today. In the end, I think I gotta go for it.
You're the song inside my head, and I will taste every